everyone. I've been meaning to make this video now for about a week, so I wanted to take a moment and talk about my genetic counseling appointment and basically where we go from here. So I had an appointment, Dan and I did, with a genetic counselor at Mercy Hospital about 2 weeks ago today, actually, and we talked through the statistics of what could happen with us. So basically with my balanced translocation, we have a 40% risk of miscarriage if we get pregnant naturally. We have a 60% chance of a live birth. Of that 60% chance, we have a 7.5% chance of having a severe physical or mental defect with the baby, which is a 2.5% chance higher than the normal population. So everybody has the 5% chance of something like Down syndrome or something being wrong with the fetus, but we have an increased 2.5% chance of that. So while that sounds good and sounds like it may not be very high, when you've been trying as long as we have, the last thing we would want to do is be put in a position to have to decide whether or not a baby with defects deserved life. So Dan and I could never make that decision, of course, so the baby would be born and would be loved, but my concern with that would always be what would happen when we were no longer here to take care of it. So it's put us between a rock and a hard spot on deciding how we move forward from here. But basically we've decided that we will be doing in vitro 100% for sure now, and we will actually be starting in the February cycle. So we are super excited. We've been blessed with some family members that have some great connections at a local doctor's office that have been able to help us get where we need to be and help us find the right financial solutions to be able to do it. So while it's still super expensive, it's not in the price range we were originally expecting, and it's with someone that I feel confident is emotionally invested as much as we are in whether or not we have a live baby. So that's super important to me. So as soon as AF comes, it'll be time to start birth control. And then once we have the baby, I will stay on birth control just to make sure that we have some kind of prevention in what we can control and what we can't. So right now is a waiting game. We are hoping to be able to do my baseline ultrasound, which is what's supposed to be tomorrow, but that'll depend on if my body cooperates and everything works on time to get me to that. And then once that starts, I will start birth control, and we will start stimulation medication in February so we can start in vitro. I will go into more detail about our in vitro process because it is different than a standard in vitro process in another video, but I realized it's been 2 weeks since I've made the appointment or had the appointment with the genetic counselor, and I wanted to make sure I got everybody an update before I forgot about it. So thank you all so much for watching, and if any of you have had experiences with any of this, please continue to comment, and that way I can connect with you as well. So thanks so much and have a great night.